now we're switching for next speaker, and it would be Piotr Piwowarczyk from NEPHEWS project, and he would speak about support for Ukrainian user community, use of neutron and photon sources.
Hello, everybody. I hope that you can see the presentation.
Yes.
I will try to put it, okay. On the first slide. Okay. Can you see the presentation and can you hear me all right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much for the invitation, and thank you also for noticing NEPHEWS on the scientific map of Europe. Thank you for the kind words on NEPHEWS so far. Before I will go into details of NEPHEWS, I would like to congratulate the establishment of the Ukrainian Synchrotron and Neutron Community Organization. I do believe that this fact will make our cooperation even closer and will result in the new project in many areas. Okay, before I will start, I would like to emphasize the great role of Cormac McGuinness in NEPHEWS. It was almost 2 years ago when we received the information, the email, what about having NEPHEWS together? And we decided to cooperate with a great success. And now I can, a great privilege to present the NEPHEWS offer. My name is Piotr Piwowarczyk, and I'm head of International Project Office at Solaris, as well as I am a project coordinator of NEPHEWS. So in next 15 minutes, I will bring us closer to the NEPHEWS offer. Before that, I would like to emphasize the joint initiatives between Solaris and our Ukrainian colleagues, researchers and scientists. This is not only because of the fact that we are very good commute, but we have very much in common when it comes to our scientific field. Solaris is a focal point for LEAPS cooperation with Ukrainian scientists and researchers. This is, I assume, very important to underline, as well as Solaris is a coordinator of NEPHEWS. However, the offer of NEPHEWS is much broader than only Solaris in terms of the number and types of research infrastructures involved in the project. Okay, so what is NEPHEWS about? NEPHEWS is an international collaboration that offers access to neutron and photon sources for scientists and researchers at a different level of their stage of their career. I would like to underline the partnership, which is very unique when it comes to the other projects in Europe. Project partnership is composed by the LENS neutron facilities, LEAPS photon sources, with a strong, very strong commitment of the user supporting organization, SU and ENSA. A few words about the background of NEPHEWS. NEPHEWS is founded or co-founded under Horizon Europe framework program with a budget reaching 7 million euro. We've been implemented NEPHEWS since January this year. There are still 24 months ahead of us. And we count on the fruitful cooperation in this period. Okay, the project offer is open to user groups and young scientists from countries associated with Horizon Europe. However, the priority access received the 8 selected countries it means that among them is Ukraine with the priority access to the offer, as well as the fast track for measurement. So it's very important to underline the fact that the user communities, both neutron and photon sources, submitted the expression of interest, which was approved, and Ukrainian users have a priority access to the NEPHEWS offer. In addition to transnational access, twinning program, early stage research support and training, NEPHEWS is seeking to empower the government support, knowledge and awareness of the user communities. What is the actions? What are the actions in targeted countries? NEPHEWS is about the community building, definitely. So what we are serving under NEPHEWS? As I said, we have the transnational access twinning program, trainings for early stage researchers and young scientists, as well as the early stage research support in terms of the internships. I will come back to this in details. A part of this, we are about to prepare the communications campaigns in those selected countries in order to have the opportunity to bring in new users, to strengthen the existing cooperation between the user communities in Europe, as well as we would like to set up the dialogue with the policymakers at the level of the ministries and funding agencies to raise awareness on the fact that the user national communities should be supported by the local governments with the access to large-scale research infrastructure, European research infrastructures. Okay, so let me now go through the specific types of offer of NEPHEWS, explain you what you can get and how you can use the NEPHEWS offer in next 24 months. So as a first, we have we serve the transnational access to 14 European research infrastructure, both neutron and photon sources. Those 14 infrastructures decided to deliver more than 38,000 hours of beam time. How to apply for that? In order to receive the beam time at any beam line under NEPHEWS, you need to use the regular calls announced during the year under lens and LIPS. What is extremely important to be under the umbrella of TNA NEPHEWS is that the majority of users under the user group who are submitting the proposal must be from the country other than the installation is located. This is very important to have a chance to have the travel and accommodation cost cover under NEPHEWS. We cover the cost for maximum 2 researchers from each user group. I'm extremely happy to say that the first users from Ukraine are already granted of the beam time. Moreover, the first measurements has been already performed at Solaris and at DAISY. Maybe at any other facility, we are now collecting the interim data under TNA. So congratulate and you are welcome to use the NEPHEWS offer under TNA. We still have a lot of beam time to be distributed among the user communities. When NEPHEWS also deals with the user twinning program. User twinning program is this is served for new users, who will be paired with the experienced user groups who are already granted by the beam time, and this new user can perform the measurements, can measure the samples together with experienced users, gaining the experience in that field and start her journey in using the large-scale research infrastructure. Once again, travel and accommodation costs are covered by the host facility. The difference between transnational access and this program is that the registration is through the website. So if you would like to apply under user twinning program, you need to go to the NEPHEWS website and fill in the form, send, and we will revise it on the spot. And you get the information which facility will be hosted you, and what is the time frame for this. There is no limitation in terms of the calls. You can submit the application during the project lifetime. So it's still, although we've already activated this program, so I cannot say whether we have 135 places still to go. However, the majority of places are still available. The other action we are taking under NEPHEWS is early stage support program. This is nothing more than about 1 week internships for 24 young researchers. And during these internships, young researchers can gather the knowledge of the different measurement techniques, get to know how the large-scale infrastructure works, can understand the policy access, as well as other issues on, for example, technology transfer. Cost of travel accommodation are covered by the host facility. Registration is through the website. Here we plan 2 calls for the applications. The first call is already open. The deadline for the applications is by the 15th of November. And the next call and the last one will be open the same time next year. So you have still a few days remaining to decide to go for these internships under early stage research program. The other action is the training. Early stage researchers, young scientists will have the opportunity to participate in the training sessions. We plan to go with 4 editions of 2 days online trainings. It will be the basic trainings to get to know the principles of the research infrastructures, and we will also go through the insights how to develop a successful beam time proposal. For those who will not be able to participate in those 2 editions, I widely announce that this training will be recorded and available at the project website. Okay, that was the offer to the 8 selected countries, including Ukraine. Let me notice one more important action under NEPHEWS, not less important than already mentioned. NEPHEWS project very much supported the cooperation with the African researchers. aiming the visiting of to 4 regions in Africa and having the info days in those four regions to attract the offer of the large-scale research infrastructure. In particular, we will organize the visit of 8 experienced researchers from Africa to our photon and neutron infrastructures, and we would like to ask them to be our ambassadors when they will announce and attract the NEPHEWS offer among the African communities, user African communities. 4 of the PhD students from Africa will participate in Hercules School, organized mainly by ESRF. And all of the researchers from Africa will, of course, have an access to the virtual trainings. Okay. Thank you very much for your attention. I would like to point out that it's extremely important to visit our website, beamtime.eu, because we provide the specific information about the programs, how to participate, what is necessary to be filled in. So all details are at the project website. You can contact us also on nephws.edu.pl, as well as you can follow us at the LinkedIn, by clicking follow our project webpage. Thank you so much for your attention.
Thank you very much, Piotr, for your talk. For the moment, if there are any questions, you probably can ask them in the chat. And we are a bit in delay, but we will still would have coffee break for around 10 minutes. And then